Who's in the mood for a thrift adventure? Because I am. I am actually on a road trip to, oh gosh, Northern California in the foothill area right below Lake Tahoe. This is Gold Rush country. And it is maybe an hour from where I was born and where I grew up. So this feels like old home week to me. Lucy and I are on this adventure. Let's see, here's Lucy. Say hi to Lucy. Hi, honey. She and I are on a little adventure here in the Grass Valley, Nevada City area. If you're from Northern California or you're familiar with this area, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is so pretty up here, and the fall leaves are turning and the air is crisp. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have a little Airbnb right near downtown Grass Valley, and I'm going to spend the week kind of exploring the area, going to the parks, doing a little bit of hiking, a little bit of eating, just having fun. But today, I'm sitting out in front of the Grass Valley Goodwill. It is so cute. It's in a brick building, and it looks like it's pretty big. I haven't been in yet, but I'm excited about what might be in there. I love going to thrift stores in other towns because every town is so different, and what you end up seeing is so different. So I'm excited. Let's go on in and see what we can find. You know, guys, there's really loud music in the background, so I hope that you can hear me. It's really going. But I wanted to show you this beautiful glass vase. Isn't that pretty? I love that cobalt blue color. It's really nice. They're asking $9.99 for it. I'm not sure how it's crafted because it doesn't have the hand-blown little ding on the bottom where you can see where they snap the glass off. But I thought it was really, really pretty. It's really big, so it's not a good pickup for me, but it's very nice. There's two things that are kind of cool. This little monkey pod bowl. I think that's neat. It's still got the sticker on the back, Hanalei Woods. I imagine that's from Hawaii. And then look at this nice little cutting board. And I'm so sorry about the music. I'm standing right under the speaker. Isn't that pretty? It's got that wood detail on the side. That would be great to serve charcuterie on or some type of hors d'oeuvre. I want to show you guys this strainer because I saw the coolest hack on Instagram the other day. You take a strainer like this, you dig a hole in your planter bed where you have vegetables going, and you put the strainer in there and use it for a compost pile. And so you just put your, compost waste in there, and it breaks down and feeds the flower bed. Isn't that a cool idea? So if you're a gardener, don't overlook these strainers. They could be handy. Oh, this is pretty. Little pressed glass wall hanger. It's really cute. It's in great shape. $1.99. Someone did a little craft project. So here's a little plate. It's from that line. It's called Fresh. Little dragonfly plate. And then they just hot glued that little base on it. It's probably a little candle holder. So you have a little plate stand or elevated thing. Somebody's been crafty. Heather, we're going to have to do a lot of this video with just music in the background because the flippin' speakers in here are so loud. And YouTube's going to give me a strike if they can hear a popular song playing in the background. So I'm just going to do a lot of stuff, and you could just cut out the audio and put music in. Thanks. Okay, this is hysterical. They're asking 99 cents. You know what's in here? Nothing. It's just for the box. I think that's so funny. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so loud in there, the music, and it was kind of like Halloween music. I mean, it was a little bit of popular music, and then they put these Halloween songs in. It was so loud. So that was the deal there. Now I'm off to, I think it's the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I did get one piece here, and I'm going to do a little car haul at the very end, and everything that I pick up today will be available in my online shop at studiokimberly.com. That'll be listed in the description box down below. Now let's head off to the Restore in Grass Valley. Look at this, is sweet. A little bell. Isn't that cute? They're asking $3 for it. Ooh, look what I spotted right away. Look at this. Isn't this just precious? This is handcrafted ceramics. It's porcelain, studio pottery. So they have a tag for $2 and a tag for $1. I'm gonna get it because I love it. Let me tell you, I pick up these small vessels all the time, and I use so many around my house. If you are out and you see a little vessel like this, these are so handy for everything from little hors d'oeuvres to dressings to putting things like your jewelry in it. They just come in so handy, and it's so very sweet to have a handcrafted piece like this that's artistic and just really wonderfully unique. So this is definitely going in my cart. Here's another really beautiful piece of handcrafted ceramics. This is a real arty community. I would say it's very creative, and I don't know, I want to say sort of hippie-ish, but that definitely ages me, but it's really kind of the culture of this area. So a lot of handcrafted stuff. This is a beautiful little handcrafted pitcher. I like it a lot. They're asking $3. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick this one up. This is terrific. Look at how pretty this is. This is a wood bowl. It looks almost handmade. They're asking $5. Has that little heart in it. And then look, it has a little handle. I just think that's so sweet. I think somebody made that. Isn't that pretty? That's a nice piece. Here are some very cool, I think these are, they're shakers for mixed drinks, aren't they? So some of these look to be silver plated. This one's 12, this one's 10. These are very cool. I don't know if that's the price or some kind of, oh, there's the price, $15. I don't know that people make mixed drinks like that much anymore. What do you guys think? This is so pretty. It is, you know, for a dresser top to put little perfume bottles and that sort of thing on. Really a neat piece to dress up if you're doing a decor thing. They're asking only $5 for it. I'm not going to pick it up because it's kind of hard to ship something like that. But if you see something like that and you're doing a little decor area, that's a really nice piece because it's footed, has a little bit of height to it, and that reflective surface really adds a pretty touch. One of the things I love picking up at thrift stores are old wooden utensils because they look so cool. They've been used for so long. Isn't that neat? That is a great soup pot stirrer. So it says here, oh, they're like $1 each. What a value. Don't ever pay full price for wooden utensils. You can get them at the thrift store for so inexpensive, and they're cooler when they have a little history to them too. Look at that big strainer you could use in the garden for composting. Isn't that great? Now that you know that, you'll never look at a strainer the same way again. Here's a copper fondue pot. Does anybody do fondue anymore? It's kind of a lost art. It was so big there for a while, so they're asking $12. So copper lid and copper pot. Heat up your little fondue mix and you've got a yummy dinner right there. This really cute little silver plated mug with an elephant on it. Gosh, this is old. It's got a mark on the bottom. I can't exactly read it. This is antique, at least. Isn't that cute? You could polish that up and use it for Q-tips. That's the kind of thing I think of So they're asking only $1 for this. That's a cool little piece with lots of history. Here's another handcrafted piece of pottery ceramics. This is so heavy. I think that might be, is that a hookah pipe, you guys? I think that might be it. Oh, this one's kind of cool. That's handcrafted, folded in, a couple of little marks on it and chips or something. How does the saying go? Every kitchen needs a chicken. There's a big wooden chicken for you right there. Isn't he funny? This is an interesting sculpture. This is wood, carved wood. I don't know where it's from. There's no mark on it. I wonder if this is hand done. Look at that at the top. That's not easy to do. There's a little chip on it right there. They're asking $3 for it. It's an unusual piece. And you could turn it like that so nobody would see the chip in the back. Look at this beautiful Tiffany style lampshade. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty, in excellent condition. And I'm not sure how you attach it. Oh, okay, so it hangs from the ceiling by these hooks over the lighting element. It says $150. Boy, that is really beautiful. And then they have their pendant lights over here. Looks like people, this is a real buy an older home, fix it up community. This is a gold rush area. So a lot of the homes are very, very old, like from the 1800s. So lots of ongoing remodeling here. This is a real artist community, so I would imagine there's a lot of original fine art in the thrift stores in this community. Like this piece right here, that's an original, and I'm pretty sure that that one is too, the butterfly over there on the side. I'm back in the furniture department. They have so many great pieces in here. This is an antique blanket chest with drawers. Isn't that cool? So they're asking $185. And then down below are some old roller skates. Aren't those fun? That would be a cute decor item. Wow, look at this piece. This is custom made, some kind of very exotic wood. I can't get that open. Oh, I wonder, I can't get any of these drawers open. I wonder if they're faux. It says $450, so it says custom TV lip cabinet with exotic wood. Interesting, but look at the pattern on that wood. Isn't that fabulous? Look at this cute wicker chest. Isn't that sweet? Let's see how the drawers work. Oh yeah. they look nice. So this is wicker dresser, 6 drawer for $145. That's a sweet piece. Here's a cute little footrest. I think it's faux leather, but it actually looks pretty good. They're asking $20, and it's a neat little storage container too. And it's small enough that it would go, hide behind the sofa, next to the sofa or something. Neat little piece. I love this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Carved wood. Isn't that neat? I'm pretty sure this was a lamp base, but you could use it for a decor item. There's not much space here, but you could put like a real cool branch in there, which would be great. Very, very neat piece. $8. Okay, I think this is a problem when you do decor items and you're not native to English. I think that's supposed to say, "You're my little sweetie," not "You're my little sweet." It's the next day. I did find a few things yesterday at the Goodwill and then at the Restore, but I wanted to stop by this one little cute thrift store that's actually right down the street from the Airbnb I'm staying at. I'm not sure of the name of it, but it's right down there. So let's go in and check it out. Somebody's been crafting. This is crochet. I'm a crocheter. I've got a serious yarn problem, so I can totally understand it. That's pretty cute. This thrift store, you guys, is so cute. It's like an old school thrift shop where everything is just, I don't know. It's fun to look at. Don't know how to describe it other than that. Look at these cute little birds. Aren't these sweet? These are made out of wood, so carved and then painted. There's 2 of them. There's the other one. I think they're $2 each. Okay, this is exactly the kind of things I absolutely love. If you're not into little dishes, you might want to think about it. Look at that. Isn't that so sweet? This is handcrafted ceramics. And these little dishes are so handy just for all kinds of little things. I love these. There's actually 2 of them. The other one is right here, and I'm totally gonna get these. They're just fabulous. Look at this beautiful tray. Isn't that gorgeous? That glaze is so pretty. This is handmade by Beatty. Not sure. I think that is so very pretty. Love the color of it. Look at how sweet this is. Little creamer. It's very vintage. I love that. That gold on it. It's in good shape too. the rest of the little dishes on this shelf. Really sweet. Look at this old creamer and sugar. Isn't that pretty? Love that pattern. Very sweet. Let's see what they have at Marquette. If I can get it. So, oh, it's a 3-piece set for $20. I don't know what the third piece is. I'm only seeing the 2. Very pretty design. There's their silver plate over here. What is this? Does anybody know what that is? They're asking $10, but I don't know what it is. And then look at this beautiful set. Great condition. So that's the sugar and then the creamer right here, $6. And then an older set back there. Really pretty. This really pretty porcelain set. These are tiny. So you can see my hand right here. So sugar and creamer. Interesting little carving on that. Not really a mark on the bottom. So $2.50 for the creamer and $2.50 for the sugar. Those are actually kind of neat. They're just so tiny. That makes them a little precious. Here's a great silver plated pitcher. They're asking $10 for it. It's a great shape for a flower vase. Isn't that pretty? And the patina on it is fabulous. Really a neat piece. We have quite a bit of jewelry here. I'm going to spend a few minutes and kind of look at everything. And then here's a few top of counter pieces. And then down below, look at this collection of Campbell's soup stuff. Isn't that great? And then there's a little cookbook over there. Such a really big collection. Very fun. Look at this. Isn't that cute? A little deer on top of there. I'm not sure. It's just a glass container. Pretty funny. Look at these great little vintage, sandwich and tea trays. Look at that illustration. Isn't that fun? This is from the Rose Company. I can't read the rest of it. There's 4 in the set. That is really cool vintage. I don't see the cups that would have come with it, but very cool nonetheless. Oh, I love this pink set. Isn't this pretty? Look at the color on that. Love that. So $4 for the mug. I'm not sure what that mark is. If you know, put it down in the comments. Is it Fiesta wear? Is this the beginning of Fiesta wear? That's a good question, huh? Okay, now these are roller skates, but look at the wheels, how big they are. I don't understand that. They almost look like ice skates. You know, the leather up here with these big wheels on it. If anybody knows what this is all about, let me know. I have to say, this is my favorite thrift store I've been in so far here in the Gold Country area, just because it's like old school. It's just a jumble of everything everywhere, and you never know what you're gonna find. It's just so much fun. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. It's really old. It almost looks like it's a holder down here, and then there's this kind of fabric design in the frame. Who knows what that is? There is so much interesting artwork on the walls in every room. This is a big thrift store. It doesn't look it from the front, but for instance, look at this. That's an old photograph from like the 60s. And then there's an abstract original art piece up there. It's just wild. Every room just has artwork all along the ceiling area. That last thrift store was so cool. It was the quintessential old school thrift store where everything's a jumble. There's stuff everywhere. There's a wide variety. Little ladies volunteering. So sweet. I like that part. And you guys, I'm going to do a car haul today. And I think everything I picked up is handcrafted ceramics. So I guess I'm kind of outing myself for what it is I like. All right, so this last store that I went to, I loved that so much. I could have spent an hour and a half in there, but I've got to be somewhere, so I had to cut it a little short. First thing I picked up were these. Look at these. Aren't these just so cool? They're just little handcrafted dishes. This is Studio Pottery, and look at that design. There's two of them. So here's another one. I love these so much. Very, very organic looking, very natural colorway. Oh, so very pretty. So there's two of them. I think I'm going to just put them up in the shop together because they're just sweet together. And I think anybody that loves them will love two of them as much as one of them. So this was from the shop I just went to. And then this also, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that tray. That glaze is so pretty. This is Studio Pottery. It's signed on the back right there. Somebody scratched it in with a little tool. Isn't that fun? Look at that. So beautiful. So this will be great for a tabletop. You could do hors d'oeuvres on this. You could do little snackies on this. You could put other little ceramic pieces on this like this and make a little display. I mean, it's really, really pretty. And the color of that glaze is gorgeous. So this was $6. I thought that was a bargain. This haul right here, these three pieces are from that last store. I can't wait if I ever get to go back in there. It's such a great store. Lucy's looking at me like I'm crazy. All right. So yesterday when I went to Goodwill and then Restore, their Restore here is really, really wonderful. Lots and lots of home decor items like fixtures and lamps and furniture, that sort of thing. But I did find this really nice little pitcher. Again, this is handcrafted ceramics, little artist signature on the bottom. Isn't that pretty? And then look at the detail right there. So you kind of go like this. It feels good in the hand. And then this little decorative element right there. Isn't that glaze pretty? Very organic, very 70s hippie. I love this stuff. So that's one piece. And then at the Restore, I found this one. Look at that. Isn't that neat? This is handcrafted. And there's the inside. I love the organic shape of this. It's not super round. So what they did is they threw it on a wheel and then they kind of shaped it so it's not really round. And it has that little cobalt blue detail on the interior and then around the edging and then on the bottom. If you haven't collected little ceramic pieces like this, you might want to start, because it almost, I kind of have a little collection myself. They come in so handy, and it's so neat to have something like this instead of something plastic or something manufactured. It just makes it richer and more interesting in my world. And then the last thing I want to show you is this mug. Look at this. I actually picked this up yesterday. This was at the Goodwill, and I used it for my coffee mug this morning in the Airbnb. It's a great mug. You know those mugs that feel so good in your hand? This is one of them. And it's handcrafted. You can see the design on the bottom. Look at the beautiful glaze on this. So very pretty. I don't know if I'm going to sell this or not, you guys, because the mug is so good. I would love to have a personal collection of all handcrafted mugs, and every one of them feels really, really good. So I don't know. This may be up in the shop. It may not. It may end up in my cupboard. So we'll have to see. So that's my haul on my little road trip to the gold country of the foothills of the Sierras, the Grass Valley, Nevada City area. If you know this area, you know how beautiful it is right now. You can see the leaves are turning back here. Isn't that so very pretty? It's been gorgeous here. The air is crisp. Lucy and I are now going to go on a little hike to Empire Mine and have a great day. Most everything that I picked up on this trip will be available in my online shop at studiokimberly.com, and that'll be listed in the description box down below. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you had a good time. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Make it a great day, and I'll see you in the next thrift adventure. Bye now.